Sunny Hostin agrees with Dorit Kemsley in RHOBH dispute. The women from The View discussed a recent controversy from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The discussion surrounded the spat between friends Dorit Kemsley and Kyle Richards. The main problem came when Kyle still communicated with Dorit's estranged husband. Sunny Hostin needed things explained to her and had a hilarious reaction to the dispute. Here's what Sunny had to say when talking about Dorit and Kyle's spat on RHOVH. Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley arguing about Dorit's estranged husband. In December, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley filed for divorce from her husband, PK Kemsley. The couple originally joined RHOBH in Season 7 as longtime friends of Lisa Vanderpump. From all accounts, he was spending more time away from home and was drifting away from Dorit, so she finally decided their marriage was over. However, things are now getting a little rough between Dorit and her friend Kyle Richards. Dorit was unhappy to learn that Kyle was still exchanging messages with PK. Kyle said there should be no controversy at all since she was also friends with PK. However, Dorit said that since she is divorcing him, Kyle should no longer have any contact with him. The women in The View discussed the entire controversy, and Sunny Hostin seemed a little confused about the entire situation. She said she needed to know more, and Joy Behar took the time to break it all down for her. Joy then used Ana Navarro and her husband, Al Cardenas, as an example to let Sunny know what the problem really was. Sunny Hostin says how she would react if she was Kyle Richards. Joy Behar said that Dorit and PK's divorce was similar to Ana Navarro and Al Cardenas' decision to divorce. This shook up Anna, who asked why she was the example. Sarah Haynes said that Joy could use her as an example, but Joy said, "No, you're going to stay married," and continued with Anna as the women all laughed. Joy then continued and asked Sunny what she would do if Anna was getting divorced, and Al wanted to keep in contact with her. Sunny then understood the problem and quickly said, "Anna would punch me in the throat." The women laughed and Sunny said, "You can't do that. You have to choose when something like that happens. And you should choose your friend, not your friend's ex-husband." It was clear that Sunny was taking Dorit's side in this situation, and she felt Kyle should break off her friendship with PK. Sunny Hostin, co-host of The View, wasn't expecting to wade into the glamorous yet tempestuous world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH. But when a heated dispute between Dorit Kemsley and Kyle Richards made headlines, Sunny couldn't resist sharing her thoughts. Known for her sharp insights and ability to dissect conflicts with precision, Sunny surprised everyone by siding with Dorit, a decision that sparked a flurry of commentary both on and off social media. The feud in question revolved around an argument that took place during a lavish dinner party hosted by Erica Jane. As always, the table was adorned with opulent florals, crystal glasses, and drama thicker than the sauce on Erica's filet mignon. Dorit and Kyle, who had shared a relatively stable friendship over the years, found themselves clashing over loyalty and accountability within the group. Kyle accused Dorit of being a fence-sitter who avoided taking sides, while Dorit countered that Kyle's expectations of unwavering allegiance were unrealistic and unfair. The debate spilled onto social media, where fans took sides with ferocity. Some praised Kyle for her straightforwardness, while others applauded Dorit for standing her ground. It was during this online frenzy that Sunny Hostin decided to weigh in, making her stance clear during a segment of The View. "I've been following RHOBH for years," Sunny admitted, drawing cheers from the audience. "And I have to say, I completely understand where Dorit is coming from. Sometimes, in friendships, people have to accept that neutrality isn't the same as disloyalty." Sunny's co-hosts immediately perked up, eager to dive into the discussion. Sarah Haynes, a casual viewer of the Housewives franchise, asked Sunny to elaborate on her position. "Here's the thing," Sunny began, gesturing animatedly. "Dorit's point about being the neutral party is valid. In any group dynamic, whether it's among friends, family, or even coworkers, there's often an unspoken pressure to pick sides. But why should Dorit have to choose? If she's trying to maintain peace and see both sides of an issue, that's not a weakness. That's emotional intelligence." Joy Behar chimed in, her signature wit on full display. "Sunny, are you telling me you'd survive a dinner party with those women? Because I've seen clips, and I'd need body armor." The audience laughed, but Sunny was undeterred. It's not about surviving, it's about understanding. Kyle's feelings are valid too. She wants loyalty from her friends. But demanding loyalty shouldn't come at the cost of someone's autonomy. Dorit's approach is healthier. She's refusing to be dragged into unnecessary battles. Meanwhile, Bravo's fan base had caught wind of Sunny's commentary, and clips from The View quickly circulated online. Dorit herself reposted a segment on her Instagram story, captioning it, "Thank you at Sunny. Finally, someone gets it." Kyle, on the other hand, seemed less thrilled. During an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, she addressed Sunny's remarks with a diplomatic yet pointed response. "I think everyone's entitled to their opinion," Kyle said, her trademark smile firmly in place. "But unless you're in the group, it's hard to fully understand the dynamics. There's history there that outsiders might not be aware of." Sunny, true to form, didn't back down. She doubled down on her stance during the next episode of The View, using Kyle's own argument against her. "History or not, the principles of healthy friendships remain the same," Sunny said. "Dorit's trying to break the cycle of toxicity, and honestly, more of us could learn from that." As the debate raged on, other housewives began chiming in. Lisa Rinna, no stranger to controversy, posted a cryptic Instagram story that read, "Neutrality is just another word for cowardice." #OwnIt. While she didn't name names, fans speculated it was a subtle dig at Dorit, and perhaps Sunny as well. Garcelle Bova, ever the voice of reason, took a more balanced approach. "I think Sunny made some great points," Garcelle said during an interview with Entertainment Tonight. "But at the end of the day, every friendship is different. What works for one person might not work for another." The discussion also sparked broader conversations about friendship dynamics in the digital age. Psychologists and relationship experts were invited onto talk shows to dissect the situation, using terms like conflict resolution and boundary setting. Dorit's approach was lauded as a textbook example of setting boundaries without alienating others, while Kyle's perspective highlighted the importance of feeling valued in close relationships. Back in Beverly Hills, the drama continued to simmer. Kyle and Dorit's interactions remained tense, with both women trying to navigate their fractured friendship. Erica Jane, ever the instigator, suggested the group host a friendship summit to air their grievances and find common ground. Predictably, the summit devolved into another shouting match, but it did lead to a fleeting moment of reconciliation between Dorit and Kyle. "I just want you to understand where I'm coming from," Kyle said, her voice tinged with vulnerability. "I value your friendship so much, and it hurts when I feel like you're not standing up for me." Dorit nodded, her perfectly coiffed hair bobbing slightly. "And I want you to understand that I do value our friendship. But standing up for you doesn't mean tearing someone else down. I'm trying to be fair to everyone, including myself." Their tentative truce was enough to satisfy fans for the moment, but Sunny Hostin's involvement had added an unexpected layer of intrigue to the saga. Viewers began speculating whether Sunny might make a cameo on Archive de B8, with some even suggesting she join the cast full-time. While Sunny dismissed the idea with a laugh, saying, "I'll stick to moderating The View. Thank you very much." Her influence on the storyline was undeniable. For weeks, hashtags like #Team Dorit, #Team Kyle, and #Sunny Speaks trended on Twitter, turning what might have been a standard Housewives spat into a cultural touchpoint. As for Dorit, she found solace in knowing that at least one prominent voice outside of her circle truly understood her perspective. Sometimes it takes someone looking in from the outside to see the truth, Dorit said during a confessional. "Sunny Hostin, if you're watching, thank you for having my back."